Kikianis, that came off Isaias. Archie Goodwin, well, he's done well. Nice play from the Adelaide number 26, Clough for Ayubi. Goodwin streaming through the middle, it's a brilliant goal! And caps off a very bright start in the opening 12 minutes from Adelaide. He had a chance about 10 minutes ago, Archie Goodwin, which he didn't take. The second one, he made no mistake. Adelaide have an early lead in Gosford.
Team is. Look at this work he does in midfield. Firstly, secures possession on the Harvey Norman replay, really quick feet. But look at the run. As soon as he's dished the ball off, it's a fantastic run. He's really nicely found by Ayubi. But just watch this, the close-up, the closer the better. Firstly, wrestles the possession nicely, the give and go, and he just lights the afterburners. That is a really good sight for fans of Australian football, to see Archie Goodwin make that run and the touch. Well, we've seen him finish. He can finish. And it's a great goal for Adelaide to get things going here.
The ball bobbling around. Clough. Now he say yes. Well, that's a great ball. Clough with the cut back, and surely a second it is. Pana Kikianis with his second career goal. And we'll have to get to the bottom of that celebration as well in the second half, Andy Harper.
Harvey Norman replay shows an Adelaide United that looks to put a nail in the coffin. Zach Clough with the back heel and then continued his run, found beautifully by Isaias. No one's tracking Zach Clough, it's poor defending. He gets it into the danger position, and Kikianis just volleys the ball home to give Adelaide that precious extra goal lead. Really struggled this season to ram home their advantage on a game-by-game basis.
Style and flair for a late finish that they did have over the last 2 or 3 years. Goodwin has done well, got the better of Kaltak and then Paul. Goodwin still now with Clough across the face of goal, and Stefan Moore gets his third of the season. Goals in back-to-back matches. A second assist of the evening for Zach Clough.
Very clinical finishing. Harvey Norman replay again. Archie Goodwin making the goal, really. Harassing the two Mariners central defenders. Smart enough, wise enough, beyond his years to suck whatever defence is around and then release Clough. And that's a really good pass from Zach Clough. That's more like it from Adelaide. That's how you put your chances away. That's how you put your opponents to the sword.
Moore on the ball with Alagic. Clough for Isaias, venturing forward, inviting Dakuli into the game against Roux. Dakuli still the shot off the post and in. Welcome back to the A-League, Yaya Dakuli. 6 minutes after coming on for his first appearance of the season.
Harvey Norman replay is showing a defending champion in the Central Coast Mariners at home on the verge of total collapse. Difficult this for Storm Roux because he's a tricky customer. He needs another pair of legs to come and help him out. It's slow incoming. The shot on the angle is too much for Perejic, and Dakuli does well. On his right foot, ostensibly a left-footed player, but he backed himself to open up onto his less strong side. And then he gives us the round-off.
It's going to be an opportunity for Macarthur to go ahead early. Josh Oluwayemi has saved just one of the last 28 penalties he's faced. Here is Jaman, an early lead. No! It's a save by Oluwayemi, but tucked in by Jaman. So Josh Oluwayemi off to his right and saved the initial spot kick from Valère Jaman. But following up of Wellington's net for a 1-0 lead early in this one was Valère Jaman, his 4th goal of the season, and the visitors take the lead.
Well, Macarthur, they can score at any time from anywhere, and this time it's not from 12 yards out, but off the back of a save from Josh.
Wait for the official word from our 4th official. Wellington come again, Barbarouses, Rojas into a gap, finds Costa Barbarouses. Is this the moment for
Phoenix. And who does he find? Who does he combine with? Of course, it's Costa Barbarouses. 5th goal of the season so far for the Wellington Phoenix catalyst. The evergreen, the ever-fresh, defying age. He is Wellington's senior statesman, Piney, and that is a lovely finish. Both top corners now found by Barbarouses in consecutive weeks.
Now, Nathan Walker has been readied sideline for the Wellington Phoenix.
Hold that thought, because here's Adias Piol. Piol on goal. Jakalic, and into the back of the net it goes, and Dean Bosniak has his first goal for Macarthur, and it's a goal that puts the Bulls into a 2-1 lead with 15 minutes remaining.
A suggestion of an opportunity. Jakalic into Piol, beyond Hughes, holds up play, waits, Jakalic comes, and he cuts that one across the near post, and Bosniak puts it into the roof of the net. 2-1 Macarthur.
The Bulls Academy graduate, Dean Bosniak, still just 18.
We saw it again there. It had the Western United defence in all sorts of trouble. Now they come forward themselves. Shamoon on the charge. Ibasuki, little touch for Wallity. Look at the space here for Danzaki. He's taken an age. Danzaki's still there. And Western United have stunned Sydney FC. 2.5 minutes on the clock. And Noah Botic has got his name on the score sheet.
Free-flowing attack down that left-hand side, but on the Harvey Norman replay, we have a look at the combination. Douglas Costa realises there he's going to foul, so he has to let the player go. And then it's beautiful combination inside. Thought the trigger might get pulled there, and Danzaki may have fluffed his lines a little, but in the end, when the block's made, Noah Botic is exactly where you want your striker to be. Right on the spot to tap it away, but it's wonderful football down this left-hand side.
And still no clean sheet for Sydney FC. Ufuk Talay has been mixing up his goalkeepers, with Devon Ishmael starting the last 3, only to be sent off. And the relief with Popovic. Sydney FC, 11 shots, 6 on target. 70% possession. Oh, and it's turned over cheaply by Danzaki. Lolly, Klimala's at the back post. Segacic this time. Well, he's had 3 opportunities. Denied twice by Matt Sutton, but not at the 3rd time of asking.
Well, it was an awful turnover on the Harvey Norman replay. Riku Danzaki just totally miscued. And we spoke about Sydney FC having opportunities in that penalty spot area, and Western United being put to the sword if they gave them more. Well, there's another one. Rolled into the spot by Joe Lolly, and Adrian Segacic buries it with ease.
Caceres, Courtney Perkins, Lolly. They found Wayne again. Have to be careful. Bozanovski lunging in as Wayne gets to the byline. The cutback, and it's Adrian Segacic with his second. Well, I'm not sure he's put this game to bed just yet.
Well, on the Harvey Norman replay, it's that man again, Anas Brahim, has been absolutely sensational with his passes in and around the box. Lolly plays it in, and he shows good strength here to keep driving. Manages to cut it back, and Adrian Segacic right around that 6-yard box again. Almost a carbon copy of his last finish, just tucks it away into that far post area. And for all the good work that Matt Sutton has done in this first half, he finds himself now behind.
As well, Andrew Redmayne with a couple of saves. Shamoon, Ibasuki, clever little touch. Bozanovski for Danzaki. His cross, back post. Wallity is there, and he's scored! He's equalised! Less than a minute into the second half. And Abel Wallity with the header at the back post. As they came down the left, switched across the face of goal. Danzaki this time, instead of shooting, crossing to the back post. And Abel Wallity with a pinpoint header inside the far post. Well, just what the game needed. An early equaliser to set up this second half. I was just saying, they looked dangerous. So many times they came forward. In it comes again. Hooked back across, Bozanovski's head up. And then the follow-up. And Reece Bozanovski has given Western United the lead just after the hour mark. And this topsy-turvy match has taken another twist.
As the corner comes in on the Harvey Norman replay, the ball goes up in the air. Andrew Redmayne comes for it, doesn't quite get enough. It's just flicked back central. There's plenty of shirts and numbers around, but Reece Bozanovski just doesn't give up. Tries with the header, gets the second one, chests it down and puts it away. Andrew Redmayne flaps there, and it's Tomoki Imai who does well to get it back in, and as it falls back down, he's quickest to react. And it's 3-2 to Western United.
And a first career goal for the former Melbourne City youngster in his 33rd A-League appearance. He's been an ever-present corner number 6 for Sydney FC. The XG between the two sides basically level as the header is in. Ryan Grant, Sydney FC's all-time leading appearance maker, with a bullet header into the bottom corner.
Well, as simple as that. And the Harvey Norman replay. Good ball in from Anas Wahim. And Ryan Grant really doesn't have to do too much, does he? Just drifts around that penalty area. It's a great header. And if we have a look at where all Sydney shots have come, there's a whole big mass around that area, around the penalty spot, and there's another one. A good header from Ryan Grant.
There's Lolly with the big switch. Kucharski's not down for Klimala. Lays it off. Strong defending. Lawton, oh, that's a great ball for Roos. Redmayne thought about coming. Michael Roos, the chance to win it perhaps. Brilliant finish. Just lifted it over Andrew Redmayne. And Western United go to celebrate.
Well, have a look here, well, on the Harvey Norman replay. Just there, Michael Roos's run was blocked in his own half, but he still uses his strength and pace to get away. And that is a wonderfully composed finish. And what about the ball from young Lawton, who's just come on as well? The two substitutes combined. Composure and a little dink over the on-rushing Redmayne. Could that have stolen all 3 points for Western United? That is a lovely finish.
And did Lawton enjoy that? Jordan Lawton.
So another set piece for the Wanderers. Different side of the field. Same taker, Brillante. Looking for Milanovic at the back post, and it might just sneak in. It is there now. Brandon Borello against his former club. Brisbane could not deal with that. Milanovic with the initial header. There was a bit of a scramble, and Brandon Borello made it his.
Was to hammer one from about 70 metres to no avail. And on the Harvey Norman replay, as Brisbane can't clear their lines, he hammers this one from 4 yards to real effect. It's a curling, dipping free kick to the back post. Really difficult thereafter for Brisbane to adequately deal with the danger. Macklin Freak turns and chases. Burke Gilroy off the line. And the first to react was Brandon Borello to thump the ball home and give the Wanderers the lead.
That's his third goal of the season. Burke Gilroy, whose free kick ultimately led to that opening goal. That's a lovely threaded ball through for Halloran by Van der Sar. Two weights in the middle. Oh, it's an own goal. And the Wanderers' lead lasted only 2 and a bit minutes. Gabriel Clerc, in trying to put the ball behind for a corner, has squared the ledger for Brisbane. 1-1.
Started with the press from Kryev. He over-committed himself, showed too much space. Van der Sar took it. and then released on the Harvey Norman replay. Beautiful ball for Ben Halloran, who sizes up the situation, rolls the ball past the outstretched arm of Lawrence Thomas and into the path of the hapless Gabriel Clerc. And the Wanderers' lead is very short-lived indeed.
Alan Stagic's face was an absolute picture. Yep, Borello, the knuckleball, it's an absolute beauty. Swerve and dip, the perfect free kick. 2 for Borello, and the Wanderers have their lead back.
As far as early Christmas presents go, on the Harvey Norman replay for Wanderers fans, this surely fits the category. Look at that. It dipped and swerved, and Macklin Freak really utterly bamboozled by the googly. It's a stand and applaud. What else?
Milanovic. He's given the ball away just after I've given him the big rap. And threaded through for Tommy Waddingham, his sort of area. Oh, what a finish! Absolutely brilliant. He only needs half a chance. Just inside the penalty area, which is his territory. A true striker's goal, and we're back at 2-2.
Well, Milanovic too slow in possession, and Jay O'Shea threads the ball into just the right corridor. And then on the Harvey Norman replay, Tommy Waddingham adds another to the catalogue, takes it beautifully in stride, with then only one thing on his mind, and the angled shot is brilliant, and he is patching together some very impressive goals. Wanderers have let it slip again, and Waddingham there to take advantage.
Nada uses the left side this time. Wilmering, Clayton Taylor able to keep the ball under pressure. Wilmering whips it across. It's going to bounce on for Aquilina on the tight angle. The Jets have scored, and Thomas Aquilina's got his second of the season.
The travelling Newcastle Jets, a really positive start on a Harvey Norman replay. Good movement, and the attacking impetus shown. A bit of a hopeful cross into the ball, falls kindly to Aquilina at the far post, unmarked. He's got a bit of work to do on that first touch as well, a bouncing ball as he brings it down and manages to hook his leg around it. It's a well-taken finish. And that's just the response.
Can he put the corner in exactly the right spot that the signal indicates? If that's what it means for a short corner, so be it. Twisted to the edge of the area. Bayliss, he's come straight off the bench. Oh, what a goal! Lachlan Bayliss, super sub. You don't say that about players that come on in the 20th minute.
And on the Harvey Norman replay, X marks the spot, and Lockie Bayliss cuts in on his left foot. It's a special finish into the top corner. Neatly done. Manages to dance around one player through the legs, picks his spot and makes no mistake. That is quality.
What was a real wonder strike on the way to a 3-2 win. Aquilina, space to roam on the right, all about the delivery. Gibson's there! First A-League goal for Ben Gibson. Newcastle doing as they please. They're firing arrows and they're all hitting the target. Bullseye for Ben Gibson.
He was hunting in and around the final third, and on the Harvey Norman replay, yet again the Perth Glory defence are undone. It's a nice early ball, a tough one to deal with across the face of the defence. And Ben Gibson all too easily just floats in between the two defenders. Look at him there, completely uncontested. It's a side-footed finish. And Cameron Cook's asking the question, where's his cover, where's his defence? The Jets are flying. And really something has to shift into this second 45 minutes. You imagine the halftime talk. David Drillich would have had to be one of the best he's ever delivered.
Clayton Taylor to Thomas Aquilina, and it's a tap-in. Gibson's got a double, and it took 59 seconds of the second half for Newcastle to go 4-0 up.
Well, it silenced the fans at HBF Park on the Harvey Norman replay. A good sweeping move, a nice run down the middle of the park from Taylor. Smooth on the ball, and the first-time cross is class from Aquilina, who is having a brilliant game. On the deck, served up on a platter, and for Gibson, his second of the night, as easy as you like. It's a high-flying Jets, and that is a perfect start to this.
Truin. Oh, it's a lovely touch by Mehmeti, bringing Cohen into play. Yotta to Cohen. Oh, and it was an awkward one, bounced just in front of Alex Paulson. A good push away by the Auckland goalkeeper. And a lovely threaded ball through for Cohen by Bajic. And there's the opening goal. Medin Mehmeti, whose earlier play perhaps deserved that. Just his second senior goal, and Auckland FC trail in an A-League match for the very first time.
So far. But his first touch that started that sequence on the Harvey Norman replay was fantastic. And when it comes back out, they've caused all kinds of problems for teams down this left-hand side. Andreas Cohen with a lovely run and ball. And there he is across the front of his defender. Little touch through the keeper's legs and in off the post. He's the architect again, Cohen. But it was that man, Mehmeti, who puts it away. And it was his touch that opened up the Auckland defence.
Spaniards in their home blue and black stripes, about to watch their club's first corner, which De Vries delivers, and it's in! Guillermo May at the near post. Auckland all square, and the Uruguayan pounces at the near post, and now those travelling fans can celebrate.
It's a wonderful ball in on the Harvey Norman replay, and Guillermo May just strolls into the near post area, unmarked, unchecked, and has the easiest job of glancing it in from all of 2 yards. And for all of Melbourne City's dominance and possession in the first half, they find themselves level, and you must say that is important.
Atkinson's throw. On by Cohen. Oh, the back pass! Oh, disaster for Auckland. Nando Pineacre, who was the hero last week against Wellington Phoenix, with the back pass that Alex Paulson could not control. Maybe he got a bobble.
Out of nothing on the Harvey Norman replay, the ball goes back, and he just gets it all wrong, Alex Paulson. He's been the hero for them so often this season already. And he just gets it wrong, doesn't he? Maybe he is a little bobble. Maybe I'm being a little kind. Yeah, it does bobble, doesn't it? Just as he goes to put his left foot out, it just hits a patch of grass, and that's a cruel bounce. And you could go back to the old saying of don't pass it back in front of the goal.
Is he going to try and sneak it in that top corner? Oh, it's gone through the goalkeeper's gloves. Absolutely extraordinary. Nader Moreno does have his goal now. We thought for all money it was going to be Jake Brimmer. Instead it was the Colombian with power, with precision, and it was too hot to handle for Patrick Beach.
Well, in the Harvey Norman replay, we'll see it's just another goalkeeper error, isn't it? He gets it totally wrong. It's coming too quick, and it's past him before he even realises. He hits it with good pace, but it's straight down the middle, straight to Patrick Beach, and it's straight through the fingers. And look what it means. They have a habit of scoring late goals. Well, there's another one to add.